And when he shows up, the Bible says that David rose up early in the morning, left the sheep with the keeper, went, and Jesse had commanded him, as his daddy told him to do. And he came, the Bible says, to the trench as the host was going forth to fight and shouted for the battle. David here is introduced to the battle. And notice where he is located. The Bible says he was in a trench. Look at your neighbor, say he was in a low place. The enemy will manifest and show up when you are in a low place. The devil's not just going to show up randomly. He's going to make sure you're at your lowest when he shows up to be the baddest. You got to guard yourself when you're in a low place. When you've been hurt or wounded or life has thrown you a curveball, you better watch out, because that's a pivotal moment for your giant to manifest himself. He's going to show up when you're hurt. He's going every time. Come on, listen to the pro. I get paid to do it, making me a professional, and that is this: the devil shows up when you're low. You'll fight the biggest battles in your darkest moments. You're in a trench, and they assumed, that most would agree, that Goliath is approximately 10 feet tall. Look at his neighbor and say he's 10 feet tall. But the trench is 5 foot deep. So you're looking at a 10-foot giant from a 5-foot hole. How big is the giant? If you said 15 feet, you'd be wrong. You in a 5-foot hole looking at a 10-foot giant. The giant's still 10 feet tall. You're just in a 5-foot hole. And here's what I've learned about life, that the enemy will always come with when you're low to make himself appear bigger than it is. Second lesson you got to learn: it's probably not as bad as the devil's got you convinced it is. And he's not as big as he's got you thinking he is. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. A shadow is always bigger than what the real thing is. The adversary is the master, come on, of the facade and the fake. He's talking bigger than he is. He's looking bigger than he is. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not bad. It's just only 10 feet bad. Come on, somebody, cut it down by a third. That's probably the situation you're in.